turns out that was all that I really wanted to show off in the Colosseum. All the other ones I either showed off before or really aren't that important at this late part of the game, and by this late part of the game I mean when I already have a max level team. But I am here with Tweek. Tweek is going to be dancing for us today quite a bit. I did equip him with the Merit Award, which we did just get, along with the Offering. As a result, he can equip a weapon. So I've given him the best stuff that he can have in terms of defense. The Paladin Shield, the Genji Helmet, the Snow Muffler. Even though he can equip other things, the Snow Muffler is damn awesome for him. The Merit Award can be used on other party members, specifically Marcel. Marcel can do all the same stuff that Tweek can, so having Marcel do this also makes perfect sense. But with Tweek in particular, the Merit Award is very powerful. I did equip him with the Tempest. Remember that the Tempest has a chance of doing Wind Slash at the after every attack. And of course we're going to be doing 4 attacks with the Offering, so it's going to be fantastic, as you'll see. You can equip the Merit Award on anybody, and it'll allow them to equip every weapon and every armor in the game. However, it does take up a relic slot, so it's limited in use, really, except for what I'm about to do, which is known as Wind God Gau, or in this case, Wind God Tweek. Let's get into a fight here so that I can show it off if somebody will fight. This is where, by the way, I've been doing all the specials. This is because these guys are very easy at the level that I am, and they're pretty much the easiest enemies on the world map in the World of Ruin. So, what I want to do is the Stray Cat Rage. Remember that Stray Cat does a regular attack, and then Cat Scratch, which is a physical attack that does ×4 damage. Of course, we won't really be seeing that because maybe a regular attack here is probably going to do max damage. But still, Stray Cat is the recommended strategy for Wind God Gau. So let's go ahead and show it. Here we go. Go, Wind God. Oh, what's that? Wind Slash. And then 4 attacks. Just 1 Wind Slash, but there you go. As you can see, even with the Offering on, we were doing base damage of over 3,800 there. Take that off, he's doing, 76 on a normal hit, thanks to the Tempest, which he has equipped. It just doesn't seem fair. And Square, or Square Enix, depending on which version of the game you're playing, agrees with me on that, and in, I believe, all later instances of this game, they took that out. They made it so that Tweek could not equip the Merit Award, or at least he could, and it wouldn't allow him to equip weapons. This strategy, I believe, still worked on Marcel, but to be honest, I haven't explored that much of the later games to be able to tell you that for sure, but from what I understand, it was just Tweek that they fixed that for. That is all that I wanted to show off in the game. So, we're going to take a max party, and we're going to go fight Kefka again. And I will try to go over a little bit more of the meaning behind the fight, which I didn't really get a chance to do before. Let's go take him on. It is time to fight Kefka once more. I have rearranged the party the way that I want to. You'll notice that Coco and Stefan are down at the bottom. That's pretty much because they made it to the end last time, and I don't want to use them this time. So we've got Rose, Carnijo, Novin, and Toph at the top. It is time to take on Kefka. For final boss time. Now, I didn't really get a chance before. Oh, by the way, Genji Glove in the Offering on Carnijo. Oh no, he reversed the polarity. Whatever am I going to do? We're going to continue to do dual Ultima there. You're going to get up in the air, and let's show off some of your high-level stuff here. We got Grand Train going. We already took off one of them. We might actually kill this guy right now. This bottom layer, remember there are 3 layers here, 3 tiers, and then we go up to Kefka. Oh, Ultima is not working out so well here, and he's got a counter to it. So, I don't remember this happening, but there you go. This bottom layer is hell. This is a representation of the devil, I believe. I could be wrong, but that's definitely how I see it. It doesn't really matter. Flare. Slip hit. Misses. Fire through. Why not? That's just the one guy. Then flare. That top guy. Even though Kanijo should be able to take that guy out. He goes for a quake. That's going to do a little bit of damage. But nothing that I can't take care of easily. Down goes the bottom layer. Once again, this represents hell down here. Now we're going to go up to the middle layer. This, of course, represents purgatory. For those of you that are up to date on your, at least, Christian doctrine. I'm not sure if it's specifically Catholic, but it is definitely in the Christian tradition when you get back to Catholicism. This would be purgatory. You can see there are some redeemable souls here, but they are, for the most part, really, you're going to imp. Okay, let's go with more lores. What else do we got? Quasar. Never really showed Quasar. You can continue to fight, and then you can go for a Cure 3 across the board. It's not going to hit tough, but that's okay for now. And Fire 3. Nah, we'll go for the Ultima again. We'll see if maybe that was just a bug before. But as you can see, Kanijo is definitely holding his own in this late game. It did take some time. We are not using his sword text, and that's probably what's helping out the most here. This other stuff I never really got a chance to show off. I don't think I could ever get Reflect to work. As much as I tried to get that to work, it just did not want to do anything for me. More Grand Train. Grand Train is probably the best lore that we got, even at this point. Tough. Seriously, how many times? I didn't see how many times it said it was going to hit me. Alright, Cure 3, and we'll do an Imp just fine. Get rid of the Imp. Good thing I did the Cure 3 already. We'll see if they live, though. I think it's just the one guy in the back left, and then we are done with Purgatory. We go for Dispel on Kanijo, who has nothing on him. Alright, down goes Purgatory. So now we go up to Heaven. In case you like Dante Alighieri, that would have been Inferno, Purgatorio, and now it's time for Paradiso. This is a representation of Heaven, slightly, because we do have, like I mentioned before, we definitely have a representation of Madonna up here. This is as they go for Murton. Are you kidding me? Murton. I don't have really ways to cure that right now. And Pearl Wind. Fine. Whatever. And then Flare on the one in the back. And we should be good. You need to get rid of that Imp. I'm sick of looking at an Imp right now. Tough. I want to look at a Moogle, not an Imp. If you could take care of that for me, that would be appreciated. More Quasar? Sure, let's go with Quasar. And continue to fight Kanijo. You are doing massive amounts of damage. Down goes the Madonna in the back. Let's get rid of my Imp. I want to see my Moogle. Damn it, I worked hard to get Moogle. Let's show him off. And now we should be able to just go for it. It doesn't matter. Once again, at this point, it does not matter. Duel anything, and he counters for 0 damage. As you can see, though, with Kanijo, I mean, we're doing massive amounts of damage. I don't even want to do the math. It was probably around 6,000, 8 times. How dare you? You took out both of my mages? You dick. Yeah, it kind of happens every time. You might be able to equip a safety bit to get around that, but I've never been a fan of that. So, since we have made it through hell, then purgatory, then heaven, this represents Nova Vida, the new life. It could only be Kefka. We have Tweek up here with Elvis. We got no mages, nobody with the economizer equipped. I did have all my mages equipped with the economizer, but that is not going to be necessary. Should somebody die, I have plenty of people in the background. I should not need to have that happen though. I might actually do worse this time simply because I don't have mages with me in my final party, and mages are always nice, but I do have everybody with everything, so we'll see how that works out. Bum Rush, as long as it works, it doesn't really matter what I do. In terms of a rage at this point, Tyrannosaur is what I'm going to go for. Is it necessarily the best for this fight? Not necessarily, but it is, for the most part, the best rage in the game. So, I'm going to see how it works. No, I'm not, because Kefka's already dead. Welcome to fighting at max level. Kanijo for the win. Kefka cannot handle the mustache. And as Kefka slowly dissolves, that is going to do it for this Let's Play of Final Fantasy VI. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by our champions, all 14 of them. Hope you guys have enjoyed this Let's Play. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time for Final Fantasy VII. Thanks for watching.